and welcome back to, I believe this will be part 6 now, of Songs of Six. Part 6, Songs of Six. So welcome back to the series, everyone. Here we are. So, I was just having a little look at some stuff, figuring out what exactly are we going to be doing this session. So my thoughts are, we need to be upgrading our, well, we've got a good amount of people coming in now, but we need to make sure we've got good gear, we need good, we need to get that range unit up. We really need to work on them. We're getting there on the bows. The bow front is pretty good. I'm not worried about that. It's the training. We need more people. We need more production. I want to get alcohol production. I really want to make some progress today. And sorry about not streaming for a few days. I know I started off quite strong, dropped off a bit. Just been so busy at work that it's just been a bit difficult. But all good now. I'm here to stream. So this fine Friday, I don't normally get. Well, I do get a few Fridays off. I don't get a load though, so it's nice to be off today with you guys. I want to up our metal production too. So we've got enough people now. We can start. Oh no, metal production max. Produce enough. Oh, we do produce enough ore by quite a bit as well. Not necessarily that many, but we'll future-proof it, I think. We want a lot more. What? I thought a car just got hit outside there for a second. Sorry about that. Yeah, we want a lot more pottery. We want to make sure our people are good. There's no prison issues. We probably need to expand the old mass grave. Which isn't great. Well, we see a lot of our people are either in accidents, aging, or disease, but I'd say it's more so on accidents and aging at the moment, which is good. Kind of what we want. Oh, and that happiness is dropping. We don't want to drop crazy. Oh, so with the Dondorians as well. What's making these guys upset? I guess everyone does want some alcohol. We haven't had any drinks at all during this playthrough. Were we saving up for anything in particular? Because I might just start working towards that now, actually. Unless we're saving for a hospital, aren't we? Yeah, let's wait for that. We'll probably need to start some hub production soon as well, because I think that's what they use. Yeah, we're getting up grain production now. Imagine if we make more bread. What is our grain situation? So we do produce a positive amount of grain, but more is always better when it comes to that sort of resource. We produce a good amount of meat, but not a crazy amount. Leather, it seems like we've started to overtake, which is really good. Because we do want to up our bow production a little bit, just so we can get it done. Much as we can get. Wood production is awful, but we cut down so much, just in tree-wise, whenever we expand that. I think we'll be okay. I definitely want to start working on more human quarters, well, more quarters going this way. Really interested to see what these guys look like when they're in actual combat. Over there, that's absolutely blasting away at the enemy. It's going to be cool either way. And our melee unit, our melee unit. We're making heavy armor now. We're producing warhammers. I would love it to be shields and falcatas. Falshata. I'm not sure how you'd say that, but like sword hoods. But it has to be what it is, which is slow plate armor production and smeltery. I could expand this slightly, I wonder. Unless I build a secondary unit here, just the exact same thing, just up that production as much as we can. That would be good. Again, the happiness drops, that's not what we're after. We need a big increase in fruit potential as well. It might be time we make a pasture. Not pasture, sorry, orchard. But we'll see. I'll leave this area kind of empty again. I want to make this noble island. I want to wall it off with a nice, nice metal wall. Well, stone walls, not metal. Jeez, that would be interesting. But no, nice stone walls, and we can really Really get production going. We don't need this many people on stone, truthfully. I just don't think we use that much of it. I know we are producing cut stone, but even then it's not like a crazy amount. So the amount we use to the amount we need. It's a bit offset. I love Fishing Island. For some reason, this is probably one of my favourite places in the town. I don't know why. I think it's because of all the stuff that's just washed up on the beach. I just think it's quite neat. So how has everyone been doing? I know I haven't been around for a few days, so my apologies on that front. But I hope everyone is doing well. And if you're watching what is going to be part 6 of this series, I hope you're enjoying it. Is there any feedback? Is there anything you want to see? Anything I can do? Yeah, just let me know. Also soon, I want to start working on an area for the Cretonians on the right bank. So I think it would be pretty cool to... I'll try and incorporate as many as I can. I'm confident with the Cretonians. They're not exactly... how do I put it? They're not going to be our fighting force, but they'll do well for the farming, because I think they get more climates, track close to water, they're vegetarians for harmony. Garthemes love death and destruction. Life, yeah, probably not. Surrounded by rivers and canals and wells, they can satiable desire for fish. They're generally good-natured, but they greatly prefer to be only among their own kind. There we go. I know Tilapis are not great. I'd make an area for the Argnosh, and I'd make an area definitely for Cantors. That's like your noble quarter you want the Cantors in, because they're pretty cool folks. We need more fabric. We need more clothing. We should get to work. But hey, our population, we're starting to boom in population. We need more adults, naturally. We'll always do. We'll always be in the cycle, but very interested to see what will happen when we get enough bows to fully equip that unit. And then we're sending them to war, so and they best be ready. %20 trained is still not enough. So I could drop it. I was told by someone that they used a 40-man unit, and that was enough to absolutely crush any other big armies. But still, I don't want to be going too crazy. I think this would be the Zweites. That would be the big test. See if we could take them out and then move on to Zweites itself. But we don't want to be stretching out too far. Also, actually, we have to have alcohol production. We need production to feed the army. We need rations as well. So I need to start working on that too. Let's get a herb garden going. Just thinking of where I'm going to want this to be. It might be wanting to build it on this side actually. Then we can start moving people over, at least, and then we can actually add the Cretonians in. Oh, eventually we could upgrade this side to stone and keep the right side in wood. Maybe make guard posts here, like at the entrances, or at least waterways, because it's fully disconnected. Yeah. Interesting. Quite cool. I was thinking the best way to make rations. Yeah, to do it with herbs is way better. Yeah, herbs seems like it's the way to go. Herbs and bread, 2.5. Though if you did it with free fruit, should I? No one will be particularly happy to eat that, but it will keep our soldiers alive. Long-term storage, military feed soldiers. Citizens can eat raw food. One bad health of like mass famine. We need a Russian maker, but to get to the Russian maker, we need farming. We need a lot more infrastructure. So why don't we get to work on building that? Might not have the people to use it all and fill it all yet, but we might as well get the groundwork in. All of our roads are going to be... Actually, what, since this is the Cretonian side, what the no, the Cretonians hated it. Oh, everyone hates Fungus Road. That's pretty grim. Cretonians hate that. I'm just thinking, if this is going to be the Cretonian side, we might as well make it to a level they like. Cobblestone. Well, if this will be the Cretonian quarter, we could make it Cretonian friendly, I guess. Unless I make it out of dirt, and then everyone's happy. We'll see. We'll see. My other question was, how do I make it specifically to a race? I remember there was a way to do that. Aha, so you just say, hey, no, none of them here. And then I'll switch it up so only the Cretonians can come over this side. I think that will work. Yeah, we might as well get to that point where we have them, because I feel like having more population streams would be good for us at the moment. And if they prefer nature, we can set this area up to have like a big... God, I don't know, we'll make it nice for them. Because though I was originally going to do this as... Well, I'm still debating doing it as Notarian human supremacy, to be honest. Which might not sound great, but... I was thinking, am I happy with this type of road if it makes the humans unhappy? Because they're the main faction of this, they're what we want to be doing everything. Positions, build, power on earlier age, materials. Tiring. Well, obviously we haven't got any of them here. Hey Nakulov, how are you? Good to see you around, my friend. I hope you haven't been there long and I hadn't noticed. How have you been? I hope all's been going well. Sorry about the lack of streams recently. Then decided I'd play a little bit of Songs of Six, just feel like building up a quarter for the Cretonians. So left side of the river will be the human and dwarf quarter, right side will be Cretonians for now. I think we'll get them living in harmony. Love the Cretonians because I think they're quite good at farming, yeah, excel at farming. They thrive in better climate, but we'll make do. let's build our herb farm over here. I don't know if we have a lot of herbs to use, but we'll see. Yeah, it's going to cost 48 herbs to produce. Do we have any herbs? Yes, we do. Nice. So we just haven't got storage for them. What I'm doing right now, I want to set up a new area for our people, or new people we're going to be gaining. So I just want to make sure it's all hunky-dory beforehand. All the toilets over here. Let's get a well up first. That should be good for now. Let's get the house in, let's get some farms. Get the basic well and hearth at least, so somewhere they can use, and then we'll set up toilets and stuff. It's not like they can't just venture into the other part of town if they need to use the toilet badly. I just think about it, it's not a crazy war. It's not great, but it's not awful either. Maybe we can build up like a... what's it called? A... like bathhouse on the other side. That'd be quite interesting to see. Have you been playing any games recently, Nikulov? The craziest one we've been asked, but I'm not at all willing to lose any of our bows. Ooh, nice. That, funny enough, that's actually been a game I've been tempted to play. Not necessarily on stream, but I might do. It's quite good, but there's a lot of DLCs I really want to get for that game. I have a few, but I don't have a crazy amount. I think that's like the thing that's nice about, say, Crusader Kings 2, though I haven't admittedly played that one as much. Okay. And I think even base game it is a good game. I can't really speak for what that's like. It's where I wish we have a viewer named Sheldon who watches Piri on YouTube, and I spoke to him before via Discord, and he tells me all about Crusader Kings. It's quite good, especially 2. He says he recommends. If I remember correctly, there's my family. I put them on an island on my friend's recommendation to you know, do your Crusader King stuff. United the island, united a few islands, then managed to annoy one of the biggest factions in the world at that point. I got absolutely steamrolled. It's not great. What can you do? Is there any prisoners here? It says I have one. Oh, we need to cut a little bit of time. Oh, making an area for thatching is very expensive. to be predicted though, admittedly. What grade can they get? Oh, nothing gears. Bit way off that, but be interesting when it is around. Meat, vegetables, fish, eggs. The thing they're missing is mushrooms and rations, but we'd never feed them rations normally. And that production's maxed out, we don't really need it for anything at the moment. Uh-oh. Oh, and it was the clay pit. Oh, that's ironic. Just as I stop everyone going. Whoops. Hopefully they're okay. So we've got the globules producing eggs now. Not a lot of eggs, but a few eggs. I like how we've turned into ranch sim. I mean, look at the size of some of these pastures. Wow. And we've got a special bonus for having over 100 pastures, or at least 100 aurochs, sorry. We gain like a bonus for aurochs, which is quite neat. We've got quite a few insane people. Guess that is the description of the humans though. Yeah. They do go insane apparently. This fruit seems to be balancing out, which is nice. Oh, did they finish the grain? No. A lot of the stuff isn't being finished. I wonder if it's just too far away. And a lot of this grain just isn't even being picked up, which is an issue. I know oh, we just don't have someone here. That's why. I've not even signed it. Let's just reduce it a little bit. 30 slots for grain. Let's then do... Oh, we got some herbs here. That'd be good. 5 herbs. There's like bread just in case. Let's make sure there's a place for rations to go just in case I do forget. And always a little bit of fruit is good. Awesome. Let that get to work. Awesome. Oh yeah, they're going to be busy loading up this place. Should hopefully see an immediate effect, this knock-on to our grain. Storage-wise, I want them to have a lot, always. And once I get this area livable, we'll we'll start the production of production. We'll get in some Cretonians. That's not crazy, but no. So, oh, actually, that was plate armor. Absolutely not. Right. Prohibition. Cantor. Oh, there's the vegetables. Oh, interesting. So we need to have them have some vegetable production then. Actually, that'd be pretty good to probably set up now. Wouldn't want them going hungry when they get it. We need to get storage up as well around here. this main building. Make it a longer one. Actually, don't need them to be separated in any way. So I think what's the best way to go around it? I guess this works. We love that we're working towards an elite fighting force. Again, those bows are going up. Once they hit 400, we are actually going to try our hand at combat. So wish us luck. Actually, while we're here, let us... This warehouse has got very little of a lot of things. Let's go. Another armor storage, just so we're still producing. Oh, another frog. Come it, no! Right, let's go into our storage down here now. How's that looking? Oh yeah, look at all that grain! Wow. Pardon me. Forgive me, I'm trying to make sure I don't burp on camera. Oh, and like, I made a... Because I don't get a lot of days off, I normally make something big in the morning and then eat that. I made some Japanese curry this morning with rice and it was so good. Yeah, really enjoyed it, but oh, I ate probably a bit too much. True Lance fashion. Maybe eventually switching these over to coal might be a good choice. We do have a lot of coal. I don't think that's a recipe we have just yet. Oh, in a few days, it's going to be a month of streaming. It's the first month. Nicholas. So I really appreciate, you're probably one of the most loyal people around for the videos, so I really appreciate it. You hop into a lot of streams, again, really appreciate that. It's nice having someone to talk to while you play. Where does the stone? Oh, something just opened, was it? Oh, no, it's not the grain farm. What just opened? Oh. Oh, what happened to the pottery? I wonder what has opened that's caused us to lose so many people. What did I build? What have I upgraded? Done something. I know it. However, I'm literally this question, what did I do? Oh, it's finished. That's so weird. What happened here? Oh, there was a riot! Oh! I didn't even realise we had a riot! A lot of people were happy. Dondorians were unhappy, humans are relatively happy. Oh, and they destroyed the clay! Not the clay! Oh, the pottery. Oh no! That's not great. Well, at least we've got a lot of workers. I don't know, I'm on an execution spree at the moment. I don't have a repair option. I should start working on that. Okay, they are. Awesome. Who's in art? Were you? You're going for the public entertainment, sir. Good day. See you later. Oh, look at those bows and armors. They're on the creep. They're on the creep. Food is starting to have a little nice excess. It's going well, I like to believe. A little slower than what I've been told I should be at, but it's what it is really. Because I've heard of people around, well, who was it? I think it was Skay came in and told us that the population when he was around 500, or aimed to be at 500 by the time you're taking over other countries, but what can you do? Sure, their unit of 44 will stand no chance against our might. Once we get to that point, anyway. So, I guess we could just send the army, but I don't think it's going to end well. They'll have no food, they'll have no supplies, no drink. Yeah, it doesn't sound like a great combo to me, to be honest. Oh, and we have people wanting to join, yes. Come on in, humans, come on in. Might help to get a janitor here, actually. I'm thinking about it. Don't know if there is one. Well, I'm gonna do a save now. Oh, I definitely misspelled that, but it's fine. For sure. Cretonians, welcome. We have got our first Cretonian. Oh, and their happiness has dropped instantaneously. Wow. Oh my goodness. They are not happy. Okay. Let's give them access to things. Let's give them wood. Give them all the clay they need. Some of that. All the pottery they need because there's only one guy. Not really the only fabric. Sorry about that. Ooh, they're not happy. Whoops. What can you do? Better shrine for my religion, better access to laboratories, markets. Stop picking your nose, it's not befitting a lord. Get that built. What was that? Was the food? Market here too. Like the occasional pardon, off you go. So Cretonians like orcs. I have this image of like, you know, Mushoku Tensei, like slime, like the orcs from that. What's it? Taverns, whereas I see a tasteless small bench. Okay, cool. And for anyone who's joining us, how are you doing? I hope you're having a great day. Currently just setting up quarters for Cretonians. We've only just added them to our population. We're setting an area up for them now. Make sure no other factions are moving in too much. Well, this will just be Cretonians for now. Just so we can focus on their happiness in this area first, and then expand. You know what, we've got a lot of people doing nothing right now. Leave that there for now. Well, I'll leave it to our people for a bit. I'll get on with it. It's not bad, but I kind of want bandits to attack us right now. So we can test out our old, weaponry. Merchant, llama. It's going to be interesting to see what nice housing for each faction looks like. These guys being vegetarians will be an interesting one. We do produce a lot of meat, but I think the humans deal with that very well, the humans and the dwarves. It's crazy how quickly that's already gone up. I wonder what's making them so low. What is it? Is it their access is quite high? Yeah. That does help. Which I'll bring about to half. We get some of our furniture that we don't produce all ourselves. Clay, no issue at all. They can have all they want of that. Don't produce any gems yet. Obviously, they don't eat meat. So we'll say no meat for you. when the food stall's built here, I'll say no meat here. Just it'll work out better, I think, in the long run. Stops resources being brought over that don't need to be here either. Actually, you know what? Now we've got a load, and I mean a load of people. Let's expand this, and let's really get to cutting wood. Wow, that's expensive. That's fine. If we need to, we'll just cut down like a huge chunk of forest, like this, for example. This will get popped. I'm actually shocked at the amount of Cretonians we have already. Like, genuinely. And I just want to make sure this is Cretonian quarter. Now, from the outside looking in, I'd be like, why are you segregating everyone? It's not like that. Not like that. We are making it so everyone has an area for themselves. Because the humans and dwarves get along. I don't know how they get along with Cretonians. If they're going to argue, I know they're vegetarians and they're not, and they like being a bit more with nature. So I might make this side more friendly towards them. Keep the other side mainly suited for humans. Now I'll finish up on that house. There we go. Awesome. There you go, there's a good amount of Cretonians now. So they have a good amount of clay, that might be what they made the flooring out of. They're looking for more wood. They want cloth, but we don't really have enough to give them yet until we have our fabric production. Sorry, not cloth. But look at the amount of extra workers we have available. Incredible. Prison, execution for you. What about over here? No one's there. Already be sending someone to their doom. Ah, noble people. Average force. Ooh, this is the best way for us to test our new military might. We say no. Oh, this is going to be exciting. We'll finally get to see if our archers are worth their weight. Because we have a lot of bows, we have all the armour for them. They won't need any more. We're just about to hit the amount of bows they need. I think Warhammers will have enough for our normal unit, but we won't have enough armour by quite a bit, I don't believe. No, Warhammers will be good on, but armour is not there remotely. They'll have a little bit, but nowhere near enough, sadly. But we are getting there. That's what's important. You know, these Cretonians, that's not the worst looking house I've ever seen in this. Especially by the human standards, they can live in some school. Ah, straight to the arena for you, Flasher. Like there's no justice, like no courts here yet. It's just like, oh, they're a Flasher, send them to death. Like, oh, okay. I'm actually really excited for this combat. This will be a cool one. Do we have enough religious areas? I guess we will get temples up at some point, but we do need bigger religious. Maybe build another over this side, so I don't have to travel for everything, but again, we are working on that. Right, we fight them. Let's do it. This is exciting business. I'm really interested to see how the archers go, because I think the last time we were in a fight with them, we just didn't have any bows, so they weren't really able to do anything. Okay, they've got some armor on, and they're all equipped. which is good. They've got a little bit of armor, that's why they look different. All these guys are in leather armor with nearly full bows, so that'll be interesting. I need to change their image. Definitely change their image. What's this for? Okay, okay, so there's a good chunk of them. There is a good chunk of them. Make sure to get this unit standing firm. But these guys are going to be where it's at. Actually, it might be better if we move our people into the open ground over here. Because at least then we can actually get some shots off. And they have to come to us. They're attacking. I can hear arrows flying. Oh, are we? Oh! Come on. Keep shooting. They're shooting now. How are we doing? Have we lost anyone? 28, 48. Okay, so we might have lost a few people. We are holding fairly strong. We haven't got to go to them, so I think we're good for now. Other than that thing. There's a lot of arrows. Chaos. Okay, okay, that is pretty cool. They do have archers of their own, but I wanted to see that volley coming in. Yeah, that is a big volley. We are shooting back, but whew. Imagine them at max training. They're unstoppable. Wow. Wow. Okay, so a big group of archers does not mess around. So I think sticking to the tactic of one heavy armoured unit supporting archers, we are not going to mess around. Wow. That was incredible. Leather armour, plate armour, bows, shields, swords, the two-handed swords. Whew. So that was cool as hell. I'm gonna make a note of the time because that was pretty neat. I want to make some videos for Instagram to promote the channel a little bit. And I think that would be a great like YouTube short or maybe like Instagram reel or whatever it's called. Yeah, it'd be quite cool. I think we can afford a few more people to be training as archers at a time now. Let's go down to 15 actually. So we would, yeah, look at our fighting force. Wow, they got smashed. There's only 35 there now, and there's only 14 out. I wonder what's happened there. We didn't lose that many people, did we? Unless we got peppered by the archers at the end and I didn't even realise. That might have been my mistake, actually. Hey, they have actual experience now, and they were smashing people up. So that proved one thing, though. We're quite a lot stronger than I thought we were. Actually, let's do access for all. Actually, human access to furniture is half, and Dorian is half. Let's make sure they're one, so it's not. I should be straining this too badly. We really need to work on our furniture, fabric. Even our metal is actually really low at the moment. What's happened over here to cause that? Grade U, Texma refined. I will say again though, that was a cool battle. I'm actually pretty impressed by that. We can reduce our bowyer force now. It might just be better to have enough people to upkeep. I'll see how it goes if that drops heavily. We'll add more if it, you know, increases a little bit. Nice. We just want it to be that perfect balance between, okay, we're producing too many and we're losing loads to, you know, producing just enough to upkeep ourselves. Till we are a much larger fighting force. I guess they must have lost a lot of troops then. That's all I can think of. Thinking, I've not really noticed the people as the workforce. I guess the Cretonians do blend in a little bit. They're not like the Cantors who are just big blue fellows that stand out like sore thumbs. I'll have a little look around, make sure no Cantors are using this area. No. Good. With 36 Cantors, but then it looks like they're using up 2 of the houses, which is a bit weird. Has to be other Cantors somewhere, I might have messed up. Oh, Cantors. Cretonians, whoops. No, they are banned over around here. Aha! Could this be an area that's happening? I'll definitely adjust it, but it doesn't look it. Oh well. Guess our fighting force is coming back in full effect. I don't know, I'll figure out if there's better ways to use the archers, but against a group of maybe 44, like, what we're going to fight, I think we'll be okay. As long as we get a bit more heavy armor in, we can just keep peppering them. We'll be laughing. As long as they're well trained as well. That's the big thing. Get them well trained. Ooh, something big built. Something big just got built. Was it this big grain farm at the bottom? That's 10. That probably makes sense. Let's get enough people so I can build up this hospital. That's what we need right now. It's enough point. Nearly was so close. Janitor's built. Got the food store. Let's get rid of meat here. We don't need that here. Will they eat eggs? I don't know actually. They're vegetarian. I don't know. They eat it? Not really saying. Okay, so they at least all of them like bread. That's important. Right, here. Let's make sure there's always bread here so that people can eat. We're going to produce a lot of veggies here, a lot of fruit. We're going to put in probably the rations here as well, just so we have a little bit of space for those, so that's probably going to have its own dedicated. Naturally, we always want grain everywhere. Then this is where it gets interesting. What do we want for our people? I say some more pottery here, because I think it might be nice to have the alcohol production nearby on this side. I want 5 wood, that's always good. Just forgot we do actually have a load of space here, so we might as well turn this into one of our ration areas as well. I mean, if we're producing the herbs here. Let's make sure there's herb space. Which that's a good chunk. Herbs we'll need, so it's herbs, bread. That makes the rations. So this feels like it's a nice spread evenly. Probably need a bit more grain then. Maybe even a few mushrooms over here. I'll do one alcohol here, but I'll probably do the alcohol production elsewhere. That's that filled up. Awesome. So how's everyone feeling about this so far? I mean, it's been pretty awesome. Forgive me, as we're at the hour point, I always throw in my plug of if you have the chance, please could you give us a follow? Thank you. Whoever is on YouTube and subscribe, please. Those are back up to a full fighting force, but they're not very well trained, so we must have lost a lot of soldiers during that encounter. I just didn't realise. How's food going actually? We've had a lot of people, want to make sure we stay on top of that. And make sure that this has a nice large radius. And I'd say 2 workers for that. I could, or it'd be cool if I walled this off, like just have a big wall here just leading down, so it's like, okay, if anyone attacks, they can't just come in for these guys. Though that grain would be nice, I don't think we need a massive amount of it. We're going to produce a lot. Oh, it's so exciting. Like our ocean over here, got a river here, you know, running for our land. We've got, oh, I can't wait to get to here at some point. The old gemstones. Metal production in the north. I'd love to upgrade that, but we're not there just yet. Yeah, they need supplies. Supplies and equipment is needed by some division types and artillery to function. And mercenaries cost a loot of money. Wow. I guess I could do that in the future though. But right now we've only got 6,000 coins, and we're really not at the stage of major military outings, are we? I'll make sure they're all happy. What can we do for them to be content? Entertainment. Oh, we can get a speaker over here actually. We need a toilet over here as well, sooner than later. That doesn't have to be a huge one, but we definitely want that infrastructure here. It's way too big. Just thinking that would probably do for now. Yeah, that's grand. Then the moment that's built, we'll upgrade that. Awesome. It seems like this is going well. The moment it leaves my lips. So, oh, oh, innocent poor people. Oh no. That was just the timing couldn't have been more perfect. That was just phenomenal. Wow. Let's just want to make sure. I was just thinking we probably haven't got a guard post over here, and I feel religious tensions in our town will probably be a little bit high until racial tension. So we want to just make sure we've got a good amount of guards in the area. Just there, if there is any issues, we've got people to deal with that directly, proactively rather than reactively. How's that even feel? There's no taverns, there's no restaurants, there's no grand arenas. We will get there. Stages they're okay on, speakers they're okay-ish on, hearths they're meh, mediocre on. No hospitals, we need those. So hospitals and physicians are different people. Barbers, I imagine, just cut their hair. Massage parlours, I dread to think which kind. We're gonna know some point. Oh well, we need hospitals first, so I'll probably do healthcare to get the hospital. Then I would like to start making things a bit fancier for our people to increase their happiness. I think that would be really good. Even right now, we're not doing badly. Though I noticed bread is now starting to plummet a little bit, so we will want to get production up on this side. Do vegetables now. Let's get up some fruits. I don't really want to do the orchid here though. Get up a nice sized fruit farm. Get that to work. Wonder if the workforces will mix, so if we'll have, like, say, it won't just be dwarves, it'll be humans, dwarves, the Cretonians, the Lorcs. Do-do. That's the stages of quality. Oh, they don't like public executions. Interesting. Then, if they kick off though, we'll have to. And if this doesn't work out, we'll persecute them, change it to a human quarter. We'll find the way. I do like a good stage though. That could be interesting. Build another one. But I want to, again, just up our production of things first. Metal seems like it might be one for us to deal with soon, because we do want to have that production of armour going, though mainly now the bows are going to be a lot less. Probably a lot less people making the warhammers, because we're there. There's only 4 people producing that. It's not crazy. There's a lot of debates when it comes to this. Why have I got such a small wood carrier? I guess it's to keep this fueled. Actually, is that what took a load of employees earlier that they finished this? They did, that's what took a load of people. Or what can take a lot of people. That can go up to 70, oh my goodness. Well, at least we know we're going to get our wood from for the future. Alright, we're finally at the point where we can unlock hospital, yes! Let's build the hospital. Probably build it in our main city over here. Again, the humans are our dominant population still, so we do want to look after them a bit. Let's expand this by 1. Oh, it costs tools! Ah! That's an issue. We have none of those. I guess it's time we start producing tools. Let's get to work, eh? Now, where do I produce tools? Is this carpenter? No, so that's how we'd make a warhammer. It wouldn't be the same. No, bow use its own thing. Let's have a little look. Where is tool? There's a lot of stone on the floor. It's not a smithy, is it? It is a smithy. Well, I guess we produce enough warhammers. Oh, we've got loads, so let's produce some tools. Let's change them round. I'll make sure we have the space for a tool here. Just all by 1 and make tools. Because I've never made them before and not really looked where they'll be put. I love the idea of them just relaxing, sleeping on the coal floor, just yum. All those fumes. Also, forgive me for anyone watching this live, this is more for YouTube. The word of today will be... cheese. Sorry, this might seem really weird. It's a way of me finding out how much of my videos people watch. So it's an hour and 10 minutes. I'm just trying to figure out where people kind of click off to see what the perfect length of these are. So if you found the time, please comment cheese. It really helps me with like algorithm-wise knowing how long the videos should be. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And for anyone viewing, how are you doing? Make sure to stay hydrated. I'm just going to have a little drink now. Oh, might hit me. Lean around and go grab it. Whoop. Oh, what a name! Jag Wolf Flattener. I wonder what they did. Did they, by chance, absolutely mash up a wolf? I think that could be the case. storage though. Lots of pottery, some veg, some herbs. Starting to look good. They have mushrooms. I don't know how they have. Oh, that wasn't okay. I was scrolled over the wrong bit. I was like, what? How do you mushrooms? There's decorations on there. Decorations. There we go. People always want a bit of light. In particular, they're going to want a nice area to rest. There's unity, harmony. Harmony. Not really going to be guys. We can make some pretty big shrines, but I think we'll just work towards temples by this point. I'm interested to see what the hospital's like when it's up. Once we get tool production, that is. But we should... Oh! We've already maxed out tools. Wow! That was quick. We do produce quite a lot in comparison to the other materials, right? I mean, we might as well just get the second one on armor production. Yeah! Wow! So where we'd produce 1 point... Yeah, we do produce a lot of tools per turn. Wow! I wonder what we just kind of use them for. What industries allow tools to be equipped by workers? Actually, if we keep them producing tools, can I ask other industries to use tools? How does that work? Give me wrong. Even though I've played this game a bit, there are still learning to be had. Agricultural government. Ooh. So this is how we up it. Ah ha ha. Okay. Ooh. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. What did I just click to get to that? I just forgot immediately. I clicked. I'll just click tools here. There we go. We'll figure it out. There we go, they've got 2 tools. Now they're producing way more. Oh, someone just did something. There's 2 citizens opposing religion spread across the whole city. Who are now at each other's throats, fighting each other wherever they meet. Ooh, this might be a bit of an issue. Let's have a quick save and hope our population doesn't now plummet. I think it will, absolutely. Because we actually have a lot of religion in the town. I think they're about to start fighting. It's not plummeting, which is good. Okay, I think someone's been got. Okay, a few people have been got by the looks of it. It'll be okay. Hopefully, for now. Let's get this hospital built. This big? One more. I mean, the biggest issue isn't even going to be the tools. It's going to be the furniture. But then, if we can make furniture production even better with tools, like the carpenters, if we allow them access to tools, how do I get to that? How did I got to that screen? Now I've forgotten how I got to that screen. Which I think is quite funny. How did I do it? Ah, that's how we did it. I'm seeing a surge though. Definitely seeing a surge. This is interesting because if we can then up farming efficiency, which seems like it's a thing. Go over here, we go to agriculture. Yeah, we can absolutely do that. Ooh. Oh no, we can do all rock pastures. That's going to be a lot, isn't it? Oh, that's huge as well. Labs need them. Oh my goodness, we've only just discovered tools. Oh, that's awful. What can you do? What can you do? So we just learned tools are really overpowered. We need those. We need those massively. Just let's improve everything. Let's deal with this deficit. Hopefully people will stop rioting soon. Looks like some people have been... oh, they've been brought to death. Not great. Let's head to the token graveyard and see what everyone has died of. Oh my goodness. Things back to earlier, you know, the species don't always get along. It turns out the humans and the Dondorians, they've had a good brawl. They have had a good brawl. Yeef whiskey. Ooh. Do need taverns. We will have alcohol production soon, actually. See, how level do I need to that? 150. Okay, we're actually really close to that. Way closer than you think. So once we get it, now that we're producing tools that are helping the other industries start to flourish a little bit, we'll be able to absolutely smash it out, actually. What? What? I thought that was over. It never ended. Are more groups now fighting? We're about to lose even more people. That's not great. Let us go to, say, the bow. Reduce that by 5. We produce enough ore, I think, quite a bit. How much ore do we have in here? Oh, actually, we produce less than what we need. That's not great. What about coal? That's looking about less now. Okay, so we still need that. You've not got a crazy amount of people, have you? No, 20 is fine. And clay we actually need nowadays. We need more person on there, actually. Come on, Cretonians, be happy. Again, to anyone who's joining us, how are you doing today? Hope you're having a great day. tools degrade 1% per day. So if we can get a really nice production going where this is just maxed all the time, we're doing pretty well. Maybe setting that to max would be a good idea for the smelteries. Oh, that is max. Oh, and then give themselves tools. That'd be good. Again, sorry, the tools are completely thrown me because I didn't expect that. Prisoner, where are they? You, to the arena. Go cause some joy, sir. Go cause some joy. People here love a good old execution. Oh, right near to where the hospital would be if it was built. Tragedy. Thinking, where can I pull people from to give us the access we need for now? Prison God's funders have to leave them there. So what's their issue? Why are they feeling a lot less loyal? So we need to probably space out the religions, I guess. I guess that's been my fault. Threw them all into literally the same square, so I thought they'd all like each other. Turns out, much to a certain situation, the religions don't get along at all. So let us do something to solve that. Oh, we have a lot of people training. Is that why? Let's reduce that to 10. Right, that might help us out majorly. Because it must have been when we lost a lot of soldiers, elite soldiers, they've just decided, you know, we all need to train now. Okay, so that's going to help, hopefully. Maybe even reduce that to 5 for the time being. Just so we can get on top of our population issues. And at least while things are running again, we can hopefully start to build up that happiness, that contentment. We need some taverns. I think the hospital will be good, it'll make people happy, but we do need better religious centres, we need better tools. Okay, tools. We need better services like hospitals, things that will make our people happy. I think even a crude brewery is going to be pretty good for our people at the moment. Then we'll work on a tavern. Just so at least we have alcohol production. I mean, I think I might make some here actually, because there's a lot of grain to be had on this side of the river. Maybe change one of the grains into... Oh no, but where's the best place for it actually? I think it's going to be a case of having its own storage actually. Got loads of flour here. We've got grain here though, to be fair. Oh, bread. Are they bringing grain though? No, they're just bringing straight bread. Mostly. But then this is where we produce that. I think we'll get to the point where this is all producing stuff. So let us refining, brewery. We want a street here. Oh, that's called a kettle as well. Should hopefully get built pretty quickly. And then once the alcohol production is flowing, Okay, good. Strike's over, that means they're getting happier. Once the alcohols go in, I don't think it will immediately improve their happiness because we won't have any taverns, and there's a lot of people. A lot of people, very little alcohol production. It's not going to probably end well, but at least it'll be something. There will be alcohol, so people will be able to, uh, you know, be a little bit happier. Hopefully, anyway. When this finishes, we'll have some guards here. That'll keep people from fighting too much. We need to build, like, stretched out shrines. We need to build them elsewhere. Like, maybe, all different quarters, different shrines. Quite neat. Unless we just make an area where there's the 4 shrines. Like, the temples. I guess it's only when the happiness is low that they not really get along. These humans are jumping up in happiness, and the Cretonians aren't doing too badly. Spoilage. Oh, actually, that's not bad. Hunting. Ah, oh, that unlocks the tavern. Awesome. Might as well just get that while we're here. Oh, to be fair, we need it to be cobblestone. I'll update that later. Cobblestone gives a really nice speed bonus. Hopefully someone turns off, we'll be able to see it. Yeah, look at that. That's sprinting! It's interesting to see how multicultural we are now though, in the town. When we do our army stuff, what will we need? So we're going to need armour, we're going to need weapons naturally, but we're going to need rations, I can't take any other food. Okay. Did like seeing how this town's expanding now. I mean, I've probably let off a little bit on the pre-planning beforehand, but still looking quite nice, I like to believe. And the only reason I'm keeping the stockade still open rather than just putting it fully to the jail is because we do get, sometimes when we fight we'll get a lot of people, so it's nice to have that just for that extra space for captives. This ball should really be done soon, because we've had the tools, because of getting them over, and we're maxed out on tools actually, wow. I'm impressed. Do soldiers need tools? No. Other industries, can I give this to? Farming, makes sense. I don't know, produce quite a lot with farming. Naturally grain will take a lot. Those max out a little bit to veg. 1 to Aurochs. That will be huge. If they can do that, that's going to disappear instantaneously, I imagine. That will be an interesting one. Oh, actually, one last one we should upgrade. Industry-wise, not a weaver, where are our tailors? Let's make sure they're really equipped. Which I know is very lofty ideals, but we'll just see, because tools don't break very quickly. Because 1% a day, we'll get there. We will get there. Come on, Dondorians. Be happy. We'll even give you some cut stone. How does that sound? Is that a deal? The Dondorians want some cut stone. Need jewelry as well. We'll get there. We'll get there. Should be happy with a lot of food. A lot of food they like as well. I guess we don't have any alcohol though. Okay, cool. It's nice to see the grain going up so high. Especially now that we're focused on the alcohol production. Or will be. Not really got any people building in these areas, which is an issue. Because there's not enough people that just stick around here yet. Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. And with big drops in population though. Never great. It says we only have 34 housing, but we say no to those, but everyone else should be good here. It does seem like those dwarves and humans did have a big bust up, didn't they? Oh, look at the furniture starting to zoom up. Where could I pull people away from to make it work more efficiently? Again, we've dropped in population again now, so I don't really want to be pulling everyone out of everything, after we've already kind of done that. Now the happiness is going up, we should see a nice influx of immigration. How many times I stop picking your nose pops up, it's really going for it, like stop it! Like whoa, I'm not, don't worry. 1200, oh. Basement, and then second floors. Oh, that would be so cool. Looks like we've got a good influx of humans coming in. Humans are the backbone of our society, so they should... Here we go. Oh, goodness. That's actually... Oh, I thought that was the farm, not the bakery. Not great. Oh, come on! Finish it! Finish it! We need it! We need the... we need the hospital up, like, now! That was up, we could save people. Come on, go! Do it! With haste! Just take the tools before they take them. Do it! How much is a refined smelter? Oh no, not that. Sorry, where was it? There we go. It's 500. Ooh. Hmm. I don't think fine dining would do quite well on this own record. But what can we do? Figure it out as we go along, as we have been for this entire series. Again, I'm really happy to have. We actually have quite a few viewers in today, so I hope you're all enjoying. What's the thoughts on everything so far? How are we thinking of the city? Do we think there's any areas you think I could majorly improve on? If you're familiar with the game, just let me know. That would be where a lot of our people want that guard post, but I think having 4 in there is enough for now. We'll increase over time, actually. Probably increase to 6. Actually, I like that. Actually shows us how many places have tools that need tools, so we're actually getting there. It's just I think they take it as soon as they're made. They don't really get the chance to increase upon. We need more metal production. Let's do that. So like this gotta happen. We need it. Well, let's go workstation here, so that's built fairly quickly, and then go from there. I'm shocked at the sheer demand for the tools, but once it's met, I guess that's kind of it then, other than like upkeep. But then if it's only losing 1% every day, that's not bad. Oh. It really doesn't like me. No. Come and smite me then. I will face you in the field, sir. The only thing that's stopping me is my food and alcohol production. Not into slaves. We'll be free of slaves. We're going to be as multicultural as we can. We're going to free slaves. We're going to be pretty chill. So everyone's relaxed now because they're thinking about the alcohol production which is coming. They know it's coming. More proper buildings built from proper materials. Now that makes me think that they're not liking the original dirt buildings we have. Because we are producing wood buildings now, but I think some of the original buildings in town are all mud. Yeah. Not really sure how we'd upgrade those, to be honest. So we take this carpenter, for example. We say, ah, ha ha ha. We can upgrade to wood. Interesting. So they just redo this as out of wood now. So that's the case, yeah, that's fine. That'll save us a lot of issues, actually. Yeah, immediately there's... no, but the walls are still made out of mud. Doesn't actually change anything. We'll figure it out. God, and if not, it's just going to be original buildings with mud, I'm afraid. And it's a sign of what our original town was. Oh, it's on its way. It is on its way. Awesome. Once that's done, I notice there's more and more farms. Don't need a huge one for down here, but let's get a little grain production. We're about to see an influx of people leaping into the river. Oh yeah, there's a chunk. The hospital is up. Oh. Oh. Interesting. So we need... Ah. That could make sense. That could be an issue. We need opioids. Eee. I have a feeling, if I know how this game has gone so far, that's going to cause problems. Big old problems. But we'll see. Maybe we'll make a mini field of that, I guess. I know we can't actually farm those. I feel like it's for the good, to be honest. Poppies, we'll call it poppy farming for now. Let's reduce the amount of people working here just for now. Actually, we've got a lot of people. Let's max it up. So they're producing a lot, but if you notice, that isn't going up in any way, shape or form because we have so many people that are just taking it instantly. Woman, load food. Drink ration. Okay. People are getting fulfilled. Yeah, this person hasn't got one. This person managed to grab one. Drink rations gone up. Amazing. That's pretty neat. I mean, that fight from earlier was pretty cool. Just thinking back to it, it was awesome, actually. The archers is absolutely volley effect, just sending it in. Whew, neat. I just think if we can get our town up to the point where we've got a big castle on the main building. So obviously whenever we get attacked, if you're not familiar, they will always come for, where is it? Our throne, which is here. So they want the throne, that's what they're after. If we can end up building like a little island, a base for it, just have our armies placed here, no trees in the surrounding area, pave it all, just build a castle wall around, get up artillery. Whew. Be a force to be reckoned with. Now I haven't even played with artillery, but it'll be cool. I know it would be. Just the name. Build up artillery. It's pretty cool already, isn't it? Actually, the people in here are getting the first access to their drink rations. No, they work hard, they deserve it. What what a better place to build a tavern? I mean, probably a little bit larger, admittedly. Right next to where they're making the juice. If you... Oh, someone's making their own juice. There's release some juice by the sound of it. Building this nicely. Yeah, that's cool for now. And there's some more tables actually. I guess we want to make this as efficient as possible because a lot of people will be travelling to this. I imagine so anyway. Oh, the tool assignment. Where are our breweries? Let's make sure they're working at double efficiency. Our poor tool producers, they're getting run ragged all the time now. Oh, the metal smell's already up. Nice. Wow, that was quick. Let's do that. I just already know we're going to be running low on these. Guess then we'll work on their efficiency with the tools. It's a real knock-on effect. Oh my goodness, I didn't know we could do that, to be honest with you. No, can we do it over here? If you didn't notice what I just did, I just moved around the races. I realised that I could do that. It's interesting. Right, we're making a mega tavern, so that'll be pretty neat when it's constructed. And if we can up the production of alcohol and actually really get it running, oh, we're in for a good time. We're producing enough pottery, producing enough clay for the pottery, just. Up that by 5 people just because I want to get enough clay that our Cretonians can use it. They do love their clay. Why is their wood not maxed out? Why do they not max out their wood? You can always just throw loads of people into the woodcutter. Just chuck 10 more people in there. They don't really produce that much, we've still got to cut it ourselves, but the more the merrier. At least pretend it's helping. How much coal are we producing now? Minus 36, okay. The storage in our south will reduce your grain by 1, increase your goods. And once that's ready, hopefully people go and harvest that. We can use that in for our medicine. What kind of research do we want to get next? I think saving up for one of the fancy houses could be nice, or one of the fancy options. Or we could work on shield production and sword production, get some sword and shield guys in, but I think for now, the best one is probably gonna be... Oh, do we upgrade our brewery? make it even better, I think that might be a good choice. Just for now, because I know we really, really need that alcohol production massively. Get it, built, people? I guess fabric for this is actually going to be quite difficult, now I think about it. Well, let me produce our fabric. It's one of these small buildings, I know that. Weaver. Let's get enough people in here. It's nice seeing how people in our societies, humans, Dorians, Cretonian, just all together getting along. I mean, I guess when they first arrived there might have been a bit of friction, but it seems like that's all disappeared by this point, which is awesome. Oh, I'm seeing an excess. Small excess, but I'm seeing an excess. Amazing. Oh, and it's gone. They drank it. Hoping that will produce enough that our people can quickly run it into the tavern, so they get the bonus of being able to visit a tavern. Probably need to increase our human capacity for a moment. Homes, longhouses. Size, yes. Ah, that's why we built it like that. We should have really built it into the building, shouldn't we? I think we said this last time as well. Awesome. And let's get some roads. Obviously this being the main human quarter will be paved. And this is cool though, we're really building up our population. Probably build a secondary set of houses for the Cretonians at this rate. I think keeping this area on dirt roads might be better. I'm just trying to think, because our people, the humans hate cobblestone, but we do have a lot of humans that will pass through here to come for drink. So we've got to kind of plan that out, but we'll be okay. I know it. And I'm super impressed by this tool production. Wow. We're learning so much. Again, it's stuff we kind of should have been doing earlier by the looks of it, but at least we're doing it now. That's what's important. We'll turn around and go, you know what, this is an issue, let's fix it. When I get to the point till we have everything just using tools, but then I guess you get over reliant on tools and something happens and you stop producing them, then you're in real trouble. So I think that's something to be aware of. Thinking when we get to the point, maybe even produce another sort of alcohol production to the side. That would be good. Because we're going to use a lot. I already know how this town's going to go, or this city. There's going to be a lot of drinking. Alcatraz, well, murder, you're definitely being executed. You'll go to the arena. You, sir, shall be pardoned. Occasional pardoning makes people happy, and the rest being done in make them happy as well. That'd be interesting. Can we give these guys tools? Fisheries, yes. We do actually have a lot of fisheries. And again, if it increases their production by over like 2 times, like a full percent over, like +1, crazy. Grain production could boom, fruit production could boom. The fact that, you know, would has turned into something that's efficient already, just even more effectiveness, amazing. Absolutely amazing. I think we're already maxed out. Yeah, bakeries are maxed out. I thought someone knocked on the door then. Is my sister around? She normally send me a text. No. Oh, well. hopefully it's not Dingbat trying to freak out. No, Dingbat's sat. She's actually sat behind me. I left my rucksack on the floor because I got back quite late yesterday. I was tired and she is snoozing on it. She loves it. It's almost like she prefers the smell of me to me. So she's like, oh, it smells like you. It smells annoying as you. I'll go to that instead. Thank you, sir. Good day. But, oh, that's nice. Okay, laboratories, physicians they need. Arenas, restaurants. I think the other biggest thing for tools is probably going to be the labs, to be honest. So if you can max out the labs and get that to double, oh my god. That's going to be crazy. Labs aren't the most efficient things to begin with. So the moment you increase that and they're suddenly producing double what they do produce now, whoo, whoo. So they're already producing a lot. So if you can double what they're doing, wow, that'll be awesome. We're still up to 10? Yeah, good. Don't really need more than that. Maybe 15 as a push. Food has gone down ever so slightly. Now there is a hospital, so I wonder if they'll bring them down here or not. Or if this is just too far. Might be too far. Okay, it probably is too far. And there's no available services, which isn't great because we have no opioids. Oh, and look at all that furniture we produce. Wow! really just... I think we do just need another weaver and more cotton production. Oh, we already need a lot more cotton production, actually. I never not laugh at it. So childish. I forget we can actually upgrade these. Oh, amazing. Always forget. Looks okay. You look like you're used a lot. 81. Okay, when we get to 81, we'll use that. Fabric is our issue. Let's see if I can trade anyone for it. I don't think these factions are too happy with me at the moment. Yeah, no, they don't like me at all. We'll see. How much wood cost? I've genuinely gone into this menu and already nearly forgot what I was wanting. It's not crazy. We'll need about, what, let's say 150 to get there. So we need 13,000 to give them. Now we're producing a lot of stuff. We're in 13,000, yeah. There you go, that's 44. I mean, we don't produce these, so we'll sell those. We don't use these. We don't use these at the moment. What's this? So this is a continuation of a series we've been doing for a little while, Super Render. So the previous parts are all on YouTube, but no, it's fresh start from the beginning to where we are now. I'll load these. We'll take, I don't know, take 600, see if they're happy with us. So, just so we can have that influx of fabric. Hopefully that works. Oh, no more accidents. I need to build up more hospitals. But then I guess they're not working because we don't have any opioids for the hospitals. So we're working on that now. Yeah, this is what I wanted to avoid, was them all coming over here. So let me assign these. So what I'm doing right now is just going to make some more housing up as well for our Cretonians. Just because well, faction-wise, they don't always get along, these factions, if you're familiar with the game Super Render, so you want to make them a little bit more spaced out. Is this a game you have a lot of experience with, Super Render? Because any advice really is appreciated massively. Ah, nice. That's awesome. That's really good. I'll admit, I don't think I played the tutorial. Just because I've been playing this game since I think, like, what, 21? So, yeah, it's been a while. But, it's not particularly good. Especially on the old alcohol production side of things, that I'm definitely lacking on. Well, that's awesome, 2.5k. Do you have a primary faction? Ooh. Oh, really? Oh, okay, so it just shows you those basics. Okay. That's cool, eh? Wait, what's your primary faction? Is it mainly humans? Is it everyone? Is it just humans? Just dwarves, Centaurians, Cretonians? Like, what is it? Ah, okay. I've only just added Cretonian, so you wouldn't have seen that. I don't recognise you before, Surrender, so I'm gonna just base this off of your first time here. This is where we started. This is where our sort of throne is. So we built up around this, made a huge area of people. But I thought I want to get other races in, and I thought I want to do a load of farming on this side of the river. So I thought, why not bring in Cretonians? Just to keep them separate, just to avoid any tensions between the people. So I thought Cretonians on the east side of the river, and then humans and Dondorians on the west. I don't know, it's going to work out for now. Maybe I'll blend them a little bit later on, but for now, they'll just stay separate. But it's been going pretty well. We've had a few combats now with our bows, because bows absolutely smash enemy units. Wow. But I'm just wanting to build up to the point where we have a nice alcohol reserve. Then we're going to start working on rations, and then we're going to start sending our army out, probably to deal with whites. I'm not sure. I'm genuinely not sure. But I just, I also think just, I don't know, I just felt like putting them different, like in separate regions. That's sort of always been my plan. Other than humans and Dorians, I feel like they get along well enough. I feel like I want to try and get as many factions as I can in, but give them, different quarters. Maybe build like big walls in, have them in really separate zones, because we've got a lot of space to play with. Because you look at your city, you think, oh, this is so big, and then you realise you've got this whole giant area. It'd be pretty cool. It'd be pretty cool. Still a lot of work though, a lot of work to put in. But what are your thoughts on the game? Have you had it for quite a while then? Or, as you said, it's your first save. Oh, this was years ago. I've got to about, I'd say about the same as you. I think mine was around 2,000. I don't know if I was around 2.5. Just, I only know that because I have the achievement for getting 2,000. I did have the achievement for 2,000 population, and there used to be a lot of different achievements in the game, but I think they got reset when this, well, a few versions ago. So now I think the only achievement I have is for. You can tell me somewhere actually. No, it doesn't. Titles, there we go. Now you only get the achievements for titles, I believe. But I think we're close to a few. First of their name. A lot of happy people, that'd be cool. Caretaker. Hospitals. Interesting. But what's your thoughts on everything, Surrender? Also, forgive me if I'm butchering that. Ooh, you could not be further from the hospital if you tried. I'll drop down on the amount of recruits in the area again. Oh, I hope they're saved in time, but I do doubt it. So only 2 weeks, but it sounds like for 2 weeks you're actually doing really well. And yeah, it's definitely a mix between RimWorld and Dwarf Fortress. With that little 4x sprinkle. It's a great description. Yeah. Yeah, RimWorld, there's a lot of micromanagement, and then you can't build those big colonies because of all that micromanagement, I feel. Whereas Dwarf Fortress, very good, but I always kind of wanted to have a bit more control, whereas this feels like that perfect blend, right? It's quite neat, especially over the combat side of things in Dwarf Fortress. Though you can control them, I do enjoy how they do it in Songs of Six. Mm. You know, a lot of people, I saw complaints for the game. The number one complaint was the colouring, and I can't figure it out because I think the game looks really nice. But my only issue is I wonder how it is viewing the game. I wonder if that changes things up a little bit, but I think it's still lovely, to be honest. Housing-wise, there should be space for people. Why do we have so many homeless Cretonians? Can't figure it out. Ah. Ah, interesting. Again, this is what's so great. I've played this for so long and I had no idea. It's Brenda. Yes, but no, we get just where they are. So I guess they do want to be in the main city, but then will this cause issues? I don't know. I get that. But the only thing is, I think the Cretonians would get along with everyone. It might be more of a case of, say, oh, do that! No, sorry, my cat slipped over next to me. You okay, cat? Oh, let me pull you back up. You okay? Sorry, my cat likes jumping onto the side, and she just fell over. There's this big bun hanging out. Yeah, I think it's working on it, to be fair. Because he puts in a lot. I think he wants to get to the developer is very close to 1.0 for the game. And I think that's when the wiki will be formed. Because every update can change so many things. That's the only reason I can think of for now. But I think it will be there very well when it's finished. That's the hope anyway. And not to be cheeky, if you could give me a follow, Surrender, I would really appreciate it. Just because I'm a small channel and it massively helps out when people are looking to watch stuff. Thank you so much. I massively appreciate it. It yeah, this really helps. For example, you're the first follower I've had for about a week now. So it's like, oh, amazing. Feels good. I think we are 27th now. Which furniture do we have? We could upgrade this. Yes, it is. It is pretty niche. People do enjoy it still, but it is a niche game. You don't get. Say, I upload all of the VODs to YouTube after. You don't get that many, let's say, views in comparison, or that much engagement. But people do enjoy it. The people who do enjoy it end up watching the full VODs, so that's interesting to see. But you do get a lot of click-offs for stuff like this. Which I do get. You have to be into it. Oh, what does a maxed out warehouse look like? Let's do that on a small one to begin with. Oh, carpenter's right, there's that. We'll say one thing though, the feedback we've been getting with the Songs and Six has been good. I mainly play a game called Dustland Delivery. That's what's kicked me off streaming. Because I think on the 11th, it's been a month of me streaming now. Because I'd never really streamed before this. So it's quite interesting seeing how we've grown in that point. I mean, on Twitch, we went from what was no followers to 26, 27 now. YouTube, we've gone from around 30 to like nearly 80 now. It's been a lot of growth, and from what was no views per month to around, I think we're on 2,500, 2,600 now. So it's yeah, it's been some huge growth for me, to be honest. It's been awesome to be able to just build a community. I mean, people like yourself, Brenda, that get involved, speak while we're doing it, just makes it a lot more enjoyable for me to do. And it's nice having you around, honestly, and getting the advice. I had no idea. I mean, literally, this will be, I think, the 6th or 7th part of this series, The Songs of Six, and we only just really discovered why I need to use tools. I have never used tools in any of my other playthroughs, and I'm regretting that now, significantly. There's those little things. And I have a little cat on my lap now. She's decided the window wasn't good enough for her. She needs a good lap. Yeah! Oh yeah! These tools are phenomenal. And we've got one place building them up, because we don't really need that many Warhammers at the moment. Now that we've got people smelting away. Alright, little kitty. We get some more people on there, but we want to make sure it doesn't outpace our metal production, but the fact that's going up is a good sign. The fact it doesn't really jump down, probably not so much. Probably as ore and coal, very low. Ah ha ha ha, this fine thing here, good sir, yes! Oh, at least I have a fighting pit, I haven't got to the arena yet. But they're quite happy with that. Oh no. Oh, why is it? Oh, I should have built the hospital over here. Every time there's a disaster and everyone gets massacred, it's always up here. Oi, oi, oi. Actually, I forgot we can upgrade that. Let's upgrade that over here. Make them a little bit happier. Don't think we've got the ability yet. We haven't unlocked fancy markets yet. But at least with the stalls, they should be happy. Isn't that right, little cat? Hey, isn't that right? I'm just thinking it might make for a cool idea to make it a purely thingy quarter, but I'm just going to make it open to everyone. I think it's just going to be the races which hate each other I'm going to need to make quartered. Let's just say everyone for now, and just everywhere. So it's cool that I can have a few people over here, but people might just like living on the right side of the river, and at least this will bring in more people to start working things here. That's the ideal anyway. No, right, little cat. Like, I had this little island which jutted out, so I thought I'd turn it into like a mini Alcatraz for, I think, only 8 people, but it seems to be working so far. No one's escaped, yet. Never say never, though. Plate armor-wise, I think we're getting to the point where our unit will be fully equipped. Yeah, nearly there. So if you get curious, around 50 minutes in, we fought a larger group, or about the same size group of enemies as we had, but we had a 30-man unit with warhammers and some plate armor, and then the secondary unit was like full leather armor, nearly full bows, and they absolutely annihilated just the enemies, because they weren't volleying initially, but once they did, you just saw so many arrows go in and just decimate the enemy lines. It was impressive. Very impressive. I don't know, you must be at a good point for combat in your game. Or are you keeping it quite neutral, Surrender? This is where I debate as to what to do next, but I think maybe having a fancy market. 6 regions, wow. That is impressive. So what we're working towards, So what did the regions actually get you, by the way? And am I right in saying I'd need to make alcohol production, like rations, to equip the army with, right? Forgive me, because on this front, I've never actually done it, so I have no idea. When did we stop producing more clothes? What? Okay. Okay, that's fair. So when you take a region, do they give you stuff? Like, do they give you resources, money, like people? What do you actually gain, if you don't mind me asking? Ah, okay. Understood. Hey, so you need a good mix of happiness. That's interesting. Actually, can't wait for us to get to that point. That's going to be really cool to see. What's that extra little... Oh. Flowers in here, maybe over here. Maybe a small tree here. Cool, let's build that. So I was just thinking our graveyard's a little bit full, so we might as well get another one up. Hey, thank you so much, Brenda. And for everything you've said, it's been really helpful. Yeah, I hope you enjoy your food. And for anyone else who's joined us, welcome. I hope you're having a good day. We made a Cretonian quarter earlier, but I've decided to turn it. You know, we put a few Cretonians here, but it's kind of turned into a free-for-all, really, for everyone. Just because I thought, you know what, why make one region specific? We might as well just make everyone happy. Though here, this is an area we're going to focus more on, say, wooden structures. We'll do mainly, you know, we'll move more towards a stone structure system in our main town. My cat has decided my lap's no longer good enough, and she is off. She'll be back. She always is. Oh, must be a heat wave. Everyone's leaping in. But we're starting to see some really good growth now. Really good growth. Got a lot of housing empty. We are producing enough food, though we don't have a crazy reserve. We do have a lot, so we'll be okay. We're starting to get a nice little grip on alcohol production now. I don't think unavailable grain. Okay, so we need to start getting people bringing grain over. We should have a lot of grain over here. Yes. So what if we say to these guys, full source from here? That should hopefully then see a massive influx of grain. Do we produce enough grain? Yes, but we do want more. We want a really nice, big, just increase in grain. So we use it for so many things, from wheat to, well, from bread to alcohol. Do need more cotton farming as well, actually. Let's get that done now. So we need a lot more fabric than what we're producing. It's absolutely awesome though, seeing how the towns are progressing. I'll just go ahead and buy some more fabric temporary as a fix to get enough. Wow, we've suddenly lost production on that, but I guess we don't have as many miners anymore. 20 in each just isn't enough. And coal we use for a lot of stuff. We're losing 38 a day. How much are we losing? Oh, I mean, we don't have any ore at all at the moment, so probably going to be focusing on that first. There's a lot of balancing act, but it is going well still. I'm quite happy with it. We will get to the point where we're supplying our own army. For now, though, let's go speak to people who aren't too keen on us. Get some resources. Maybe 60 cloth. What do we want to give them? Absolutely not. I mean, we have a lot of livestock, we can do that. Herbs I don't really want to give away. Just curious how much certain things are valued at. Got a lot in leather armour, we've got a lot in plate. Good amount of bows. Weapons are pretty low because we don't really make them. Well, we don't make them at all, actually. Say less sand. What's something we don't really use as much of? Oh, big stretchy cat. And she's back. I knew it wouldn't take long. So another 2,800. We could do meat. No, we won't do meat. It's not very efficient. To be fair, we don't have a lot of alcohol. It's actually worth quite a bit. That's a good one to sell. Let's do... Well, let's just sell a few plate armors until we offset it. There we go. Leave that. And that should give us enough to hopefully they finish this. That's all I hope for. Finishing that would be good. We might not produce enough alcohol to really support it fully, but we do produce enough that some does get, freed up. We look at fulfillment. Drinks. Oh no, this person hasn't had any drink rations themselves. But decent amount of alcohol. But then they were running out of grain, weren't they? Yes, insufficient grain. So if I then say, hey, I want 3 people working here. Let's say 4 people working there then. They should go and get that grain. Especially, and then once this field's done here, we should actually produce a lot more in the local region for them to use. So now look at places over here where there's just grain everywhere, so we should really be pulling from that as well. Absolutely want to use that as a pull source because the amount of grain just left in the fields over here is crazy. If for even this I might pull from source because we want more grain. It's been travelling up the pipeline, if you will, to make its way over to production lines, whether that's bread or skeever. Peaver, sorry. Skeever. Don't even know what skeever is. Come on, bring that fabric over. You can do it, we only need a little bit more. Come on, before we run out. We'll run out really quickly as well. Go quickly. There, they've got it. Awesome, I really want to see what the tavern looks like. I have technically built one in my other playthrough back before this, but I hadn't really done anything. I mean, that playthrough doesn't compete to this one in any way anymore. Not even close. I'm so glad we fenced this off. We used to get so many people, especially the children, would just mauled to death all the time because we... This was not fenced off. I'd walk up to the Aurochs and get absolutely annihilated. Now, they're doing better. Prime example. Just wants to come over and say hello. Oh, it's a good thing we have the fence, because that would be their end. Wow, we suddenly had an increase in population. Oh, excess population, let's get them in the mines. Get them working away. We're losing a little bit of coal, but I think if we can offset that and get this upgraded, we'll actually produce a lot more than we'd need. Which would be really good. Look, and now we should see at least this be offset. Yes. Coal, very much not so yet. Net +1. That is definitely not a lot. I guess the ore is very niche, not as many industries, only the smelting needs that. Whereas with the coal, a lot of industries need that. I mean a lot. So I want to try and get to 75 metal, but at the moment that does seem quite a journey away. I like that we've almost set up what would almost be considered like a secondary city on the city that already exists. I didn't look at technology for a little while, so they've been busy researching. Nice! That is awesome. Oof, what to go for now? I mean, we've got so much that would normally not be available to us. Could go for refined brewing. I think that will be quite a good investment. Even a weaver upgrade would be nice. I could have really gone for fine dining. Oh, tourism's still quite a while away. But fine dining might be a good one to go for next, actually. Where's that cylinder? Actually, how do I upgrade them? Is it just click on and then upgrade? Like other times? Oh, I imagine so, actually. Yeah, we click on upgrade, nice. And then what about the weaver? What did you need? Oh, brilliant. So we should hopefully now see that actually increase. The issue is it's not accurate, the number, because we know it's being pulled by a population. At least now there'll be more people using it. But I think, yeah, we need more cotton. Hopefully that farm will be finished up fairly soon. And it's really interesting speaking to Sprenda earlier, how they have, I think, what was it? The comment should still be there. Yeah, they're 70% Cretonians, and then the rest sort of between Dondorians and humans. Whereas I've gone for very human-heavy population. Whereas they start off with Cretonians as their main one, with the Dondorians and humans being the additionals. It's quite interesting seeing how we all do it differently, right? And we have a tavern. 11 people run the tavern. That's... wow. No. Maybe yours will fit right in my empire, good sir. I'm sure we've been treated well. Budget half. To be fair, we can actually upgrade that a little bit now. And do these for half. And cut stone. Actually, let's give you all the cut stone you want. You deserve it. You've got pots, I've got pots. We've all got pots. Nice. Okay, once we get these grain farms up and make it a little bit more efficient, we will get a lot more alcohol production. I also really need to connect these. Let's do that now, actually. Think about it. That's something we should have done a little while ago. What can we do? Mini orchid just down here. It'll be interesting. Start off with that as a little fruit orchard and then we'll work from there. So, little thief, time for you to go. You know what, I noticed the Cretonians aren't really causing us any issues. It's all the humans. I mean, the occasional Dondorian, like, mass murderer. It's like, I think it was last part of the part before where we had someone absolutely slaughtering everyone. They were not playing around. Proper mass murder, and it was all the kids as well. Which wasn't great. It was not great at all. Also, this research hasn't happened by luck. This must be the knowledge coming in. I think paper making might be it. Schooling upgrades. Oh, do we get improved laboratories? We have a lot of things that do want paper already, admittedly. Then, nice restaurant might do our people really well. Socializer require to operate another slow production of meals, that's fine. Our metal's still bad. It's causing our metals to be bad, so it's still just we haven't got enough offset. Oh yeah. Maybe it'd be better to import some just to offset that initial balance and then we'll be good. Let's try that. Oof. Tried to think how much the so our resources, let's offer. Oh yeah, actually. Oh no, I was thinking wow. I don't think we had that. We didn't, that's why. There we go. Oh, very low on vegetables actually. Good sized vegetable farm here then. Oh, I love that we're just using this big old river just to do all of our farming. As I don't doubt at some point we're going to have the entire river just covered. Everywhere. And I guess we could make it so like water comes inland, but I think that's the way we're doing it now is cool enough. There's just the idea that this will support our entire civilization and then we'll use sort of like ranching for the rest. That is quite cool. I know we can offset a little bit of our wool with husbandry, I think. What was this? The onks? Yeah. It's meat, wool, or cotton. Something like that. So, where? I built a big pasture over here. I built it like this. We're a pretty big population now. As you can see, we're not unsure on using pastures. We do have quite a lot. And the Warrock is our main one because it produces the most meat and leather. I think it will be nice to get another creature. Just producing a little bit of that fine cotton we need so badly. And we still need so much more cotton. Wow, we don't produce anywhere near enough. Not great. We'll figure it out though. Do we need more stone? No, why does it say we need a lot more stone? Interesting. Oh, we've got alcohol here though, nice! We're actually using the tavern. And let's upgrade that quality. Nice. I wonder how much their fulfillment goes up when they come over. Ooh, click go to side, but it didn't bring us. Oh well. Well, there's a few improvements to be done, but I'm actually quite happy where everything is at right now. And what we need to do is focus on more alcohol production, and then from the alcohol production move on to ration production, then get the army on the move. So with that, I think I'm going to call it there. I mean, I always save it like this, I always just continue to save when I come back on. So thank you so much for joining me today. Really appreciate Nikulov and Sprenda for joining me on this stream. And for anyone who ends up watching this on YouTube, or maybe didn't comment, I hope you have a great day. If it's been a good video, please give us a like. If not, tell me why. Just, yeah, if you tell me why, I'll be able to deal with it. You have a wonderful day now, okay? Bye now.